before we get started, I mean, peep the drip though. It's got the Bills on it. Got the Mario on it. Got the Goomba on it. I mean, just in time for Mario. Am I right? What is up, you guys? Welcome to The Collective. My name is Furman, and in this video, we're going to be talking about something kind of weird. We're going to be talking about Mr. Beast. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. Alright, let's get into it. Mr. Beast is quite possibly one of the biggest, if not the biggest, YouTuber ever. Like, literally, first it was PewDiePie. I mean, he just broke all sorts of records. And Mr. Beast has basically taken up the mantle, and he is just creating videos that are just absolutely unbelievable, unimaginable. Like, the last one he just dropped was like, he basically had an assassin that needed to catch up to him and stab him with a little play knife. I don't know why I said sword.
You stupid.
And then, you know, they would get money. Like, but he started the video while being on a train, on a moving train. Just freaking absolutely insane. Now, I will preface this by saying I am not a big fan of Mr. Beast videos. I just don't really, it doesn't generally appeal to me, you know. Like, his videos are more set up for, really for kids and teenagers and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you're an adult and you enjoy Mr. Beast videos, there is nothing wrong with that. I am not talking about that. And I did not come on here to say anything negative about Mr. Beast in that aspect. I was just saying that I'm not a big fan. But even with that, you can at least respect the fact that Mr. Beast is like a hell of a YouTuber, in the sense that he is literally just like, the way his mind works is just absolutely insane. He just like understands the algorithm to a T, and he knows exactly what to do, and he has it down. It's pretty crazy. But for some reason, people want to hate on him and like spread a bunch of negativity when it comes to like his type of videos, which, you know, doesn't really make sense to me. Like, I don't really get why it's even happening, but okay, whatever. Like, it's gotten so bad that there's people in stores that are destroying his little Mr. Beast chocolate setups, which, I mean, I don't know what, you're not really hurting Mr. Beast, you're more so hurting the store and the employees, but I digress. One of the biggest, most controversial videos that, you know, he put out there was the one where he essentially cured people of bad vision. And he started getting all sorts of flack, all sorts of craziness, just because he did something good for the community and for a bunch of people. Like, I don't understand how you could see that as a bad thing. A lot of people were saying weird stuff about that, and, you know, like almost like a savior complex. And like, why though? How can you look at something like helping other people get something that's gonna make their vision a million times better be seen as something that is negative? It just kind of drives me crazy. Another one of the videos that they talked about was literally the one where I think he went over to Africa and he pretty much just bought like thousands of shoes and just gave it away to kids. There was negative press around that too, where, you know, it's the whole thing where, oh, it's the white guy, you know, going in and saving the little African kids. And like, yeah, like, you might have a point there, but like, he's still helping people. Like, those were kids that needed shoes that now have them. Let's take it this way. How about this? Let me just preface it in the worst way possible. Literally, if somebody was out there, like, somebody was addicted to helping people and to feeling that sense of superiority, and they always wanted to be able to like just help people so they can feel validated in their life, even that, which is like probably the worst thing that you could do, like, in a sense, like, as long as they're not doing anything horrible to these people, they're still helping people. So it just like, it just blows my mind how people want to add controversy to every single little thing that happens. Another one of the things that he did, another one of the charities that he was in was the Save the Oceans ones, where, you know, he basically cleaned up the oceans. I mean, Mark Rober was in it, and, you know, a bunch of other big YouTubers. I mentioned that to say that, yes, like these people are putting YouTube videos up, they are making this content, and they are profiting from doing these things. But at the same time, does it matter if they're profiting? Like, is it really that big of a deal if they get a check for helping? Why would that be such a big deal? Another one, he recently made a channel, I believe. Well, loosely recently, where he just does charities. Like, I think it's called Mr. Beast Enterprises or Charities or something like that. And, you know, he just goes around helping people. Yes, he's making money off of that YouTube channel, but he is taking 100% of that money and he is donating it to charities. He's donating it to help people. Yet people still look down on it. And then at the same time, those are the same people that will look down on you when you don't give your change to the cash register, or you don't donate to those big giant companies or nonprofits that do all these things and aren't necessarily black or white when it comes to donating, when it comes to what happens to those funds. I think I just recently found out that one of the rules when it comes to doing nonprofits and giveaways and stuff like that is they have to give away, they have to use at least, I think, 5% of that money. So essentially you are not even, like, they could just be doing anything with that money and we don't know because we never ask. But we have a YouTuber right here, Mr. Beast, that's literally saying, I am donating 100% on that and you can count on that. I don't know, guys. I think it's just me, but I think people are getting a little crazy with the controversy. And, you know, I did preface it in the beginning. I did say that his videos don't really appeal to me. They're not like my cup of tea. Like, I'm not shooting compliments at him because I want anything. I'm not doing this because I don't want him to discover me and be like, oh, yeah, you want to join our group, bro? Like, no, that's not happening. I live in Alaska and I'm definitely not planning on leaving that. All in all, I say all of this stuff just to say that, like, man, like, people are just trying to help. Like, let's let the people that can help. And if they're getting paid to help, it's not that big of a deal. I think that would incentivize me to help more if I knew I was getting a little check. Not that I do those things to get that, but hey, I mean, that would be pretty awesome. Like, who wouldn't want that? We get all this crap thrown at us, like, literally as soon as we walk out of the door, like, just with having to deal with traffic and how people are and how certain people have nasty attitudes. People just treat you like crap all the time, and for somebody to just be like, I'm gonna do something good for people that really need it, it's just a huge thing. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, like, share, subscribe, guys. We are trying to hit 2,000 subscribers at least this year. If we're able to do more, then, I mean, obviously, I ain't gonna say no to it. Alright guys, thank you so much, and we will see you on the next video. Peace! Look at the bills, though. Look at the bills.